Kimura is there for us. She's the lead organizer of the Pro-Palestine student camp at Yale University. You're a law student yourself, so you know what the law says, I presume, Chisato. Have police threatened to evict you?
Yes. So actually, we've faced a lot of threats from the police from Yale University itself. In fact, we had nearly 50 students and community members arrested last Monday, and this morning we came back and we set up more encampments. And this morning, around 6 a.m., about 100 police officers circled our encampment and swept the entire camp this morning. So we've definitely been threatened with administrative and disciplinary action, as well as arrests and other legal action. But we're going to keep mobilizing. We keep coming back every time, because as long as Yale continues to invest in this genocide, we have to keep speaking out.
So you have some very specific demands for Yale in terms of divesting from companies that may support Israel's war effort?
Yes, absolutely. So our demands are threefold. First of all, we want Yale to disclose its investments, because we have no transparency at this point into what Yale's investments are. And in order to negotiate what divestment looks like, and in order to understand where our tuition money is going, we need to know where our money is going, and we need that transparency. And we also are demanding that Yale divest from weapons manufacturing. And the third part of our demand is that Yale reinvest in its local New Haven community, from which it's taking already so many resources.
There have been some authorities in Connecticut who have been saying that, particularly at Yale, because at UConn, which isn't too far away from you, there's a similar protest, but the one at Yale seems to have taken on a kind of an anti-Semitic element to it. What would you say to that?
I mean, I would invite anyone who believes that to come visit our encampments. Our various iterations of them, unfortunately, our most recent one was just taken down by Yale administration and police. But at the end of the day, what we're here to do is to protest against genocide. And we are here to stand for liberation and freedom for all oppressed people. And we stand against discrimination against anyone, including anti-Semitism, Islamophobia, racism, classism. And so, at the end of the day, what we are doing is absolutely the opposite of anti-Semitic. We want to see equality and freedom for everyone. And when you look at our coalition, our community, it's multi-faith, people coming together of all different backgrounds, because they see what's happening in Gaza. And when you see a genocide being live broadcasted, it's impossible to do nothing. We all have to mobilize. We all have to speak out. And that's exactly what we're doing.
Chisato, what are the students who aren't part of your encampment saying about your movement, considering it's a very delicate time of the year with exams and graduation, all that stuff?
I mean, hundreds and hundreds of students have been coming out to support. First of all, we have so many people that are in the encampment itself every night, sleeping in the tents or sleeping bags. And we also have folks coming in throughout the day for programming, teach-ins, and different open mics and different events like that, prayer as well. And we also have study time. And so I think, it's a learning community, just as many other university spaces are. And we're cognizant of the fact that finals are coming, but also we're cognizant of the fact that in Gaza, students are not able to study for finals. Students are not able to be in class because all of their universities have been destroyed, and millions have been displaced. And when we're faced with those facts, we feel that there's an urgency in mobilizing and in continuing to speak out.
Chisato, the world is watching all of what you students in the United States are doing, so really appreciate the time for you to come and talk to us on an international news channel like this one. Take care.
Thank you for your time.